Alright, the simulation has been run. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that you're ready for the conclusion of the Waifu Wars. Today on Foolish Mortals, we will, at long last, find out who Chris's one true waifu is. I'm excited. Are you excited, Chris?
I'm super excited.
Alright, boys and girls. I'm going to put the roster up on the screen now. Feature me, if you would be so kind as to take care of that for me. And while you do that, I will very quickly go through the list. I will announce our contenders to be the one true owner of Chris's heart. And I will do so right now. Alright, in order, as they are listed, we've got RC, Jimmy Neutron's mom, Tally Zora, Jack, Juliet Starling, Revy Two Hands, Catherine, Cheryl Tunt, Rogue, Dazzler, Frankie Foster, Miss Martian, Zatanna, Nana Osaki, Faye Valentine, Jessie of Team Rocket, Snow White, Harley Quinn, Winry Rockbell, Dorsilla, Chell, Jim, Ramona Flowers, and Carol Danvers. Now, how we're going to do this is I have already run this simulation. I'm going to go through the highlights, mainly the deaths of these various characters, alright? The first on the chopping block, the first one to die. Oh. Hey, well, I guess... Oh. What a charming game.
Right?
First up on our chopping block is Dazzler decapitating RC with a sword. I'm not exactly sure how she managed to decapitate a gigantic fucking robot with a sword.
She used to fight in Sentinels, you know?
Okay. Is that true? Is she a mutant?
Yeah.
Okay.
She used to be an X-Man.
Alright, well, that's our first death. RC is down. Now, Chris was pretty bummed about this, if I recall, right?
Yeah.
Because you were hoping RC would be a contender here.
Yeah, I mean, she is the largest of the women.
Everybody knows that's key. Just key.
Yeah, for combat.
Yes. Alright. Next up on the death list, Carol Danvers is ambushed by Miss Martian and slain in a very unceremonious fashion. Then, here's a brief break from the killing as Jimmy Neutron's mom sees smoke rising in the distance, but decides not to do anything about it.
Just really didn't want to get involved in that.
Alright. Chell convinces Tally Zora not to kill her, only to kill her instead. That means Tally Zora is now out of the running. Wop wop.
Which, you know, that's just kind of how Tally goes. She died.
You guys should hear the story of how Chris treated Tally and the Quarians in his Mass Effect. That's a story for another day, I think.
It was an accident. Let's just leave it at that.
Whatever. Alright. Next up, another break from the fighting. Dazzler is unable to start a fire and sleeps without warmth. Now, the reason why we saw fit to highlight this is, for those of you who don't know, Dazzler's power is the ability to start fires, basically.
Yeah,
that's her mutant ability.
She converts sound into light, not unlike fireworks.
Yeah, so
starting a fire should not have been a problem for that woman.
We felt like that was a pretty big fail for
basically
her.
Just forgot that she functioned.
Oh, this one's brutal. Chell silently snaps Nana Osaki's neck.
Oh, Nana-O.
Alright, and then Frankie comes out of the woodwork, tainting Jack's food, killing her. I'm not going to ask how she tainted it.
That was Frankie's first kill?
It was her first kill.
This is the start of something beautiful.
Dazzler, Faye Valentine, and Revy Two Hands get into a fight. Faye Valentine triumphantly kills them both. What a beast.
Yep.
Catherine and Zatanna threaten a double suicide. It fails and they die. Now, as I understand it, a double suicide means you're both going to kill yourselves. So I don't know how them both dying counts as a failure.
Yeah, that's what they wanted.
I'm not exactly sure what that means. But either way, Zatanna and Catherine, both donezo. Chris's favorite contestant, Jimmy Neutron's mom, bleeds out due to untreated injuries. At least nobody killed her. She just kind of fell down a rock face or something and then silently died.
Yeah, I mean, that sucks and all.
Juliet Starling, the star of the little game we're playing here, kills Ramona Flowers with her own weapon.
Mm-hmm.
Brutal.
Took that giant hammer she keeps in her purse and beat her to death with it.
Chell attacks Miss Martian, but Jim protects her, killing Chell.
That is Jem from Jem and the Holograms, circa 1980-something.
Outrageous.
Totally.
When We Rock Bell catches Faye Valentine off guard and kills her.
Doesn't say how, but I
Nope.
kind of imagine it's one of those things like in Saving Private Ryan.
What do you mean?
Like at the end, whenever they're what the fuck is... whenever they're fighting in the well, I suck at that.
That was great. The little hippity popper.
You know, when they're with the knife at the end of the movie, when he's just like slowly stabbing him in that building.
Oh, goddamn. Man, that whole fucking movie is brutal as shit. Okay. Brutal.
Yeah.
Cheryl Tunt shoots an arrow into Rogue's head.
I'd like to point out that in the death department, Cheryl's been up to some shady shit this whole time.
Yeah. We didn't think it was highlight worthy individually, but Cheryl's just been doing a bunch of weird shit that you would absolutely expect Cheryl of Archer to get into.
Yeah.
Just imagining her in this situation is pretty funny to think about.
Yeah, and she made it pretty far.
Dorsilla is unable to convince When We Rock Bell not to kill her.
Dorsilla, for those who don't recall,
That's
is
from Costume Quest.
Yeah.
That, I think, is more like the Call of Duty, or not Call of Duty, Saving Private Ryan situation.
Yeah, maybe.
Hold on, let's listen to this.
I think I just got a new ability.
Sweet. Maybe. Maybe not.
Anyway, go on.
Miss Martian severely injures Jessie, but puts her out of her misery. Rip Jessie. I was kind of pulling for her.
Yeah.
Okay, and here comes the epic kill. Are you ready for the big bang, you guys? Frankie Foster sets an explosive off, killing When We Rock Bell, Harley Quinn, and Jim all at once. Brutal as fuck.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Here we go. This one I was pretty sad about. Juliet, Miss Martian, Frankie Foster, and Cheryl Tunt track down and kill Snow White.
Yeah, that was everybody, for those who are keeping score, everybody that was left alive
at this
tracked down
point.
Snow White together and killed her.
Now, Chris and I both decided this would have been necessary for them because if you recall from our Wolf Among Us playthrough, Snow White is a fable and they are notoriously difficult to slay.
Yeah, so they probably needed all the fucking manpower they could get behind that
Lady
one.
power.
So
yes.
good strategy.
Good strategy. I like it. Yep. All right. Then there was a poisonous cloud of smoke that started to fill the arena. Frankie Foster managed to survive somehow. Cheryl Tunt is engulfed in the cloud of poisonous smoke, killing her. Juliet Starling slowly pushes Miss Martian closer into the cloud until she can't resist anymore, which I think is probably the most brutal death there is in the show so far. Fucking hardcore. Juliet Starling begs for Frankie Foster to kill her. She reluctantly obliges, killing Juliet. Bomp bomp.
Which makes...
That's our starlet of the series down, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But that means that Frankie Foster is the winner. She, by the way, did not just win by pure chance. She actually got 6 kills along the way.
Almost double the person trailing her.
Absolutely, it is double. The next highest kills were Juliet and Miss Martian with 3 kills. So she absolutely did kill more than... That's a fourth of the contenders she killed by herself.
I said from the beginning of this thing that my waifu would have to be incredibly violent.
Yep.
And I didn't really expect it from Frankie, really. But
me either, but who knew it? Under there, you never know someone's true colors until you throw them into a pit where they have to kill each other to survive.
Not to survive, but to win my affection.
Yes. So, future me, if you will be so kind as to throw up the final scoreboard, you can all see the placements for the Waifu Wars. And now we know we have the answer to the question we've been searching for the last, 8, 9 episodes?
Something like.
Chris's waifu is Frankie Foster from Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Congratulations,
Yeah,
Chris and Frankie.
Give her a round of applause.
I would be surprised if I got an invite to the wedding.
What? You basically arranged it, man.
Because I always imagine you getting married at some sort of nice, point, like you on an island that's only really big enough for you and like your waifu and a preacher and maybe like one chair, and it's like someone you invited only to like rub it in their face. Like, I don't know, your sister or something.
Why would I need to rub that in my sister?
I don't know. If you were going to rub your wedding in anyone's face, who would it be? Old girlfriend, maybe?
Nah. I don't know. I don't really feel like vindictive about it.
Ooh, Barack Obama.
Why? Well, I mean, it'd be an honor to have the president
Because
of the United
if you invite him, it's like you're rubbing it in his face, because not even Barack Obama can waifu a cartoon character. He's not allowed to by law.
What, can he get the pillow or whatever?
No, because he's already married.
Oh.
He can't do it. So it's like you're inviting him to your wedding, so you could be like, yeah, I can do this and you can't. This is the one time I can one-up Barack Obama.
Okay. I mean, that seems petty, but you know what?
Maybe I'm projecting a little bit. I mean, maybe that's just me, but...
I think Frankie would approve.
All right. So be it.
She
It
worked
is
hard
written.
for this. The least that could come from it is that the president comes to wish us well.
Good point. Well, that concludes the Waifu Wars, everybody. I hope you all enjoyed this special presentation of Foolish Mortals. Tune in next time for, I don't know, I guess we'll talk about the game or whatever. Fuck.
Oh, I don't even know. Oh, hey.
Oh, shit. Okay,
Next
hold on.
time it's zombie baseball.
Oh, god damn it.